chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
eye at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Whoa. Doing well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This beats being stuck at the penal base.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
Missile.
Shot at. What is this bullshit?
Missile.
Behind bandit.
Missile.
I got hit, but it's no big deal.
I'm on up.
Missile fire. Evading.
Watch your stick. I don't think it'll work. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You think you're the only sane one here?
Dog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Checkpoint. Trigger's full of oil.
Missile.
Get the ships out of here before it's blown up.
Bandit fire. Locked on.
Look at that oil just stirring up the sea.
Missile.
When boats are in attack, I can sink them all day.
Their target's just fish food now. Hostile has a lock!
Missile. Missile.
Oh, we just got
Missile.
unloaded.
Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Caution.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Bandit right behind you!
Missile. Missile.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, look sharp!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Can't put the fire out! Get back! The fools are too strong!
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations.
Missile.
Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Hold up. Missile. Missile.
Interceptors!
Fox 2,
Missile. Missile.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Down to target.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Hostile has a lock!
Missile.
Oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it! I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Wait, bring out the truck.
Missile.
Make sure the routes are split.
Missile.
Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Missile.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Caution. Pull up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide. Got one on radar. Moving!
Run out! I can't see a thing!
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Newcomer, the truck is sailing into the dust!
Chase it down, dimwit. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
He's too quick. Warning, missile in the air! This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one.
We're not gonna lose to damn robots.
Missile.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Missile.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
Missile.
Not sticking around.
Missile.
You know why that political
Missile.
offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Column of smoke!
Missile.
Who did that? It was
Missile.
Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade!
Missile. Missile.
How can we be expected to deal
Missile.
with the surface and the air at the
Missile.
same time? Trigger,
Missile.
hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Count for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Stall warning.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Weapon systems acting up.
Ammunition zero.
I can't fight like this.
Missile.
I'm gonna break off. There he
Missile.
goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Missile.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Missile.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Watch your tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, missile incoming.
Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
Right along, Trigger.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Enemy sticking in my rear!
Caution.
I heard drones
Pull
can
up.
be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Missile. 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 Missile.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, we have a lock on you. Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again?
Missile. Missile.
It's really burning. That was some primo jet
Missile.
fuel.
No,
Missile.
jet fuel doesn't ignite that
Missile.
easily. That was standard
Missile.
gasoline.
How about taking
Missile.
targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Missile.
Brown out.
Missile.
I got no vision.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Well done.
Missile.
You can't stick around forever.
Missile.
Find those targets.
Missile.
Spare 15,
Missile.
target destroyed.
Missile.
One more
Missile.
truck down. Help them
Missile.
all.
Missile.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Missile. Missile.
Where are the
Missile.
tankers?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Shook the bandits off.
Missile.
Even they can see through the
Missile.
dust. Just like regular clouds. Easy to leave your lock in there.
Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Got a target on radar.
Missile.
Trigger, it's near your position.
Missile.
That cheers me up.
Missile.
Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in
Got
the
him.
sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
I just realized I did that whole thing without camera. Sorry, I'm not doing it again. I tried using the cluster bombs on this, but I just couldn't make hits quick enough. Not with the 5-minute time limit. The rockets are single fire because of a mod that I have installed. Check the description. They normally fire in bursts in the vanilla game. Rockets are also supposed to have an impact point, but that's easier to eyeball than the bombs are. So, and I can fire off a lot of them. When I was playing vanilla the first time around, I did it with cluster bombs, and that was a lot easier, especially because I wasn't using the A10, so the dogfights were much easier afterwards. Thought for sure I was gonna get S. Oh well.